Hello everyone. Assalamu Alaikum. I am Anika, freelancing Mary from Rehan School, Lahore campus. Today we will talk about how to be present in every moment.
I love that theme. It's really grounding. So for future worries and really tuning into the present. Does that fit with the vibe you're aiming for?
What does it really mean to be present in the moment?
That's a great question. You could ask ChatGPT something. What does it truly mean to be present in the moment, and how does it differ from simply being aware? Or you could go deeper and ask, how do different mindfulness practices help us stay anchored in the present moment?
Why do people struggle to stay present?
That's another really insightful one. You could ask something like, why do so many people find it difficult to stay present in their daily lives? Or what are the main mental or environmental distractions that pull us out of the present moment? That should get you some deep insights.
How does being present improve mental health and happiness?
Oh, that's a really powerful one. You could ask ChatGPT something like, in what ways does being present in the moment positively affect mental health and happiness? Or maybe, how does staying mindful in the present reduce anxiety or increase life satisfaction? That'll help unpack the link between presence and well-being.
What are the signs that I am living in on autopilot instead of being present?
That's a great one to explore. You could ask something like, what are common signs that I'm on autopilot? Or maybe, how can I recognize when I'm the moments instead of engaging with each moment? That should really help bring awareness to those subtle patterns.
How is presence different from mindfulness?
That's a really nuanced one. You could ask ChatGPT something like, how is being present in the moment different from practicing mindfulness? Or in what ways does mindfulness help us become more conscious?
What thoughts most often pull me away from the present moment?
That's a really good question to explore. You might ask something like, what types of thoughts or habits most commonly pull us away from the present moment? Or maybe, how do worries about the future or regrets about the past distract us from now? That should help uncover some of those common culprits.
How can I identify my biggest distraction?
That's a really personal one. So you could ask something like, what are the most effective ways to identify my biggest distraction? How can I become more distractions? That way you get practical side for yourself.
What daily habits make me less present?
That's a great angle. You could ask something like, what daily habits or routines tend to pull people away from being present? Or maybe, how do everyday distractions like social media or multitasking reduce my ability to stay present? That should help uncover those subtle patterns in your day.
How can I become more aware of my emotions as they arise?
That's a fantastic question. You could ask something like, what practices can help me become more aware of my emotions in the moment? Or how should guide you toward practical ways to recognize emotions more consciously?
What question can I ask myself throughout the day to stay grounded?
Oh, I love that idea. You could ask something like, what small question, or what's, for example, a question like, what am I experiencing right now, can be really grounding.
What are simple exercises to become more present right now?
Perfect. You might ask something like, what are simple exercises I can do right now to anchor myself in the present moment? Or how can I use my senses, like focusing on breath or touch, to become more present in this moment? That should give you practical, immediate steps to try.
Okay. How can I use my breath to return to the present moment?
That's a really great focus. You could ask something like, how can I use my breathing as an anchor to bring me back to the present moment? Or what breathing techniques help me ground myself in the here and now? That can give you some practical steps like slow, deep inhales or counting breaths.
What mindfulness practices take less than 5 minutes?
Ooh, that's a good one. You could ask something like, what are quick mindfulness practices I can do in under 5 minutes to stay present? Or can you suggest a short mindful exercise I can fit into a busy day? That should give you some super easy, quick options.
How can I stay present during stressful situations?
That's really important. You could ask something like, what techniques help me stay present when I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed? Or how can I bring myself back to the moment when my mind is racing with worry? That should give you some really practical guidance for those tough times.
What are effective grounding techniques when my mind is racing?
That's a great thing to explore. You could ask something like, what grounding techniques help when my mind feels like it's spinning out of control? Or how can I use my senses like touch or sounds to ground myself when I'm feeling scattered? That should give you some really practical tools to stay anchored.
How can be I more present while working?
That's a really useful focus. You could ask something like, what strategies can help me stay present and focused when I'm working? Or how can I avoid getting lost in distractions so I can be more mindful during tasks? That should give you practical ways to anchor yourself in work.
How can be I fully present during conversations?
Ooh, that's a really meaningful one. You could ask something like, what techniques can help me stay fully present during conversations? Or how can I avoid planning my response while someone is talking so I truly listen? That should help you stay connected and engaged.
How can I create daily routine that encourages presence?
That's a lovely idea. You could ask something like, what small rituals or mindful routines can help me begin and end each day in the present moment? Or how can I design a daily practice that keeps me mindful from morning to night? That should give you a nice framework for weaving presence into your routine.
How does being present improve relationships?
That's a really insightful question. You could ask something like, how does being present in the moment improve the quality of my relationships? Or in what ways does mindful listening and presence strengthen my connection with others? That should give you some rich insights into how presence fosters deeper bonds.
How can I stop thinking about what to say next and truly listen?
That's a powerful thing to explore, fully engage in this moment. Or how can I catch myself when I'm drifting into future planning and bring my focus back to what's happening now? That should help you stay grounded.
What habits strengthen meaningful connections with others?
That's a really lovely one to ask. You could say something like, what daily habits help me build deeper, more meaningful connections with others? Or how does being fully present in conversations strengthen my relationships? That should give you some practical habits to focus on.
How do meditation and mindfulness help develop presence?
That's a great avenue to explore. You could ask something like, how do meditation and mindfulness practices train us to be more present in daily life? Or in what ways do regular mindfulness or meditation help us return to the present moment more naturally? That should give you some solid connections between the two.
What would a 30-day challenge for living more presently look like?
Oh, I love that idea. You could ask something like, what would a 30-day challenge look like to help me stay more present each day? Or can you suggest daily prompts or small actions I can commit to for a month to build presence? That should give you a nice structured plan.
What memories of the past am I replying
Ah,
unhealthy?
no worries. If you'd like to go back to that thought, you could ask something like, why do I keep returning to certain memories of the past? And how do they pull me away from the present? That could help you explore the link between past memories and presence.
How would my life change if I were Review the present for each day.
Ooh, that's a really profound one. You could something like, what new insights or possibilities could open up to feature a part?
Thank you so much for answering my question. Okay, viewers, Allah Hafiz.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad I could